The issue we are dealing with of personal liberty by administrative processes which have no time limit, which we do not know the details of. They can do those things while these people are enjoying their liberty, because they can't demonstrate that they are being lawfully held. So if it takes a month or 6 or 2 or whatever it takes, we are grateful that they are saying something is being done. It's good, but it doesn't answer the question of whether this custody is lawful. Now, my learned friend suggested that the applicants are in lawful custody. The only thing I can say is that they are in a place that is lawfully gazetted to keep guests of the state, as we sometimes refer to them. Yes. 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 And my lord, I differ. First of all, the facts that we are dealing with, I think, are different from the basis upon which this decision was made. Under our law, what the respondent, and there are 2 of them here. The first one is the Attorney General, who may not have, direct engagement, but represents government. The second one has actual knowledge, because they are keeping these individuals. The Commissioner General has said nothing in response to this application. And I'm not talking about the person of the Commissioner General, but prisons has said absolutely nothing. They have said nothing about the lawfulness of the detention. My lord, it's important that we focus on the lawfulness, because the lawfulness, in my opinion, comes out of 3 things, which they could have demonstrated if indeed they existed, but they can't demonstrate because those things don't exist. Is there a charge sheet anywhere which says they've been charged, they've been remanded? No, there isn't. Is there a warrant that remands them beyond the 3rd of February 2025? No, there isn't. That's why it hasn't been brought here. Is there any order of any court? That's the 3rd point. Any court anywhere, even if it was an LC court, that says remand them? My lord, there isn't. So when we go back to the burden of proof, that fact, that is especially within the knowledge of the respondents, the reason why these people are in custody has not been brought before you. You have been treated to the argument that we are doing the best we can. The best they can be done when these applicants are enjoying their liberty. That is what the habeas corpus application is about. The moment they can't demonstrate this fact, especially within their knowledge, my lord, we pray that you be persuaded to find that the 3rd point on which we agree with my learned friend as important has not been proven by the respondent. The affidavit is here, my lord, you read it. There are averments with no attachments, saying something but nothing is demonstrated, saying something but nothing is demonstrated. This matter would have been very easily dealt with if there was a court order, a remand warrant, or a charge sheet. Simple as that. We wouldn't have said much. We would have just looked at it and said, oh my God, this is it? Okay, we understand. If it isn't there, my lord, I implore you, let the Constitution prevail. The Constitution must prevail over every circumstance, unless we have reached a point where we are saying it has no meaning. And I'm asking, my Lord, respectfully, I'm asking respectfully that this court, yes, I'm addressing it directly to this court, the Supreme Court. My Lord, I agree that we do respect it. I am asking humbly, respectfully, that the Article 23 be allowed to prevail. Personal liberty is something which I think cannot be compared with anything else. Being incarcerated for lawful reason is terrifying enough. Being incarcerated for no reason at all has no place at all under this Constitution, unless we are applying a different one, and we are not. So, my Lord, I rest by respectfully urging the court to find our submissions in support of this application convincing, satisfying, persuading enough for you to grant the order. That order, as my Lord, can be granted extempore. Circumstances do sometimes dictate that. But that, my Lord, we will leave to the court to determine. I thank you, my Lord.
This case is